Hello and welcome to one of the most beautiful countries in the world, Iberia. So, in the last episode, we trained troops almost all over our country. We are still missing a few brigades that we can train. We will do it very soon. But most importantly, we have to decide what's the goal Homo erectus discovered. Sorry, let's speak about the goal of our nation first. So I was saying we have to identify what's the goal for our next conquest, because yeah, our infamy is going down, and I would say that as soon as it reaches, let's say, 3 points, something like that, we can start fabricating a new casus belli against another nation. So I have a few ideas. One could be to take what is remaining of Dynam. This could be interesting because it gives us tropical wood, which is highly required right now. If you see on the market, it's in high demand, and there is a gap of 400 units, which means basically the supply should be double compared to what is now. We are the main producer with 138 units, and we already developed all the technologies that allowed us to increase the production of wood and tropical wood. So the only one that is remaining is this one, but is not giving us any bonus for tropical wood. So we reached the maximum capacity that we can have in this game. So yeah, taking these territories could be a good thing. So this is an option, fabricating a casus belli to completely annex Dynam. Another one is focusing on a new war against the United Kingdom. You know, we have this southwest region here that is quite useful because it allows us to always have troops in British territory. And if we do a new war against them, we should be able to easily win, even if we don't have a good navy, but just using these troops to invade the whole island. Also, we have to consider that the UK might attack us to take back this territory, so we must be prepared. So one thing that we could ask to the UK is this region here, Kachin, that is producing tropical wood, spices, and tobacco. But not just because we are interested in this region, but because we can then ask also this region that is producing copper, quite useful, more copper, and oil, a lot of oil, and tea. That is also interesting because we import tea. We import 488 units of tea. So taking control of these two regions would be really great, because right now we are not even in the top 5 of oil producer, and basically all the oil that the UK is producing, so 69 units, is coming from this province here, which are this one. So if we take control of the region of Assam, we will have much more oil production, and we will be in the top 5. Then another thing that we can do to increase the oil production, not really the production but the control over the oil market, is to sphere Romania, but it's very difficult because other countries are already trying, like Austria-Hungary. We can give it a try, but it's not easy. Then there is Mexico and the United States of America that are big oil producers. And I honestly don't want to have a war against the US right now. I don't think that is wise to have a war against them. So for me, yeah, the best choice is to take Dynam first and then focus to expand Iberian Asia by taking the control of these two regions. I keep saying taking just control of these two regions of British India. Another thing that we can do is sphering Egypt. This is not for the production of oil. This could be just for the production of cotton, mainly. But I have to admit that, and rubber. But I have to admit that we are producing now a fair amount of cotton, 346 units, and also for rubber, 374 units. And cotton is still in high demand. So yeah, it could be a good idea, but we already have Hyderabad, that is in our sphere of influence and is the fourth biggest producer of cotton, while for rubber we are already the second biggest producer, and Egypt, yes, is the third one. And rubber is not in high demand anymore, also because very soon there will be synthetic rub. So going back to the Homo erectus, an Iberian scientist team has found bones of primitive ancient man on the island of Java in the Indian Ocean. According to the Iberian scientists, Homo erectus appears to be the human species which has lived in Asia and probably Africa and eventually evolved into the species of Homo sapiens. As this type of ancient bones has been unknown for so far, the prestigious finding has already given much international attention to the Iberian National Council of Science in Madrid and will surely enhance further research in these fields. So we will gain 6,947 research points. That's marvelous. So, so yeah, another thing is this. And since we are planning to declare war on Germany one day, it could be useful. Oh, British rebels. Oh, just 3,000. Completely fine. Another thing that we could do, since there is Denmark that is communist and is friendly with nobody, we could make Denmark a puppet and have a tiny support in the north of Germany. So this can be done quite easily. Like, this could be the first thing that we do. Even now, yeah, let's do. Because we just take some brigades here and we take control over Denmark. Just to be sure, let's send these ships. I don't know if they have military ships. And also we remove a communist country here. I mean, we don't really like communists. We are an absolute monarchy. You can understand why we don't like communists. Good, production of tea is increased by 50%. And we were importing tea, so it's very, very good. Also spices that are incredibly expensive. Maybe now we are we are the biggest producer of spices now. Very good. So, which technology should we select? Maybe I would go with this one. How long does it take to develop it? March 1899. Oh. Otherwise, we go with submarine. We could improve our navy. We actually should. Yeah, let's go with steel steamers. And then steam turbine ships. And oil-driven ships. So this is in 1919. So it's very far away. But let's see if we can discover submarines. What? A crisis? For southwest England? Seriously? Everyone should be on our side. Except Italy, maybe. This stupid communist country. Yeah. But, yeah, we should have the support of Germany, France, and Austria, Hungary. We already have the support of Germany. I just hope that France doesn't do stupid things. Temperance League. Oh yeah, this one, if we can choose between Temperance League of Libertine Culture. So Temperance League will increase throughput and prestige, but increase also militancy in our nation. Otherwise, we decrease the militancy, we lose some prestige and the throughput of all the provinces in our nation. So last time I think that we decided to have to not allow our workers to drink and have like very intensive working days. But this time I would go with a decrease in militancy. It is the most important thing for us. I don't really care even if the population is producing 5% more, sorry, 5% less, is fine, and we have a bunch of prestige, so it's okay. So what's wrong with a few drinks? Let's pause a moment in the game just to sphere Colombia. And now let's try with Romania. It's very difficult. So, how is the crisis going? Italy is supporting the United Kingdom. Come on. Iberia, please. Austria-Hungary, please join our side. Don't do stupid things. They have very low political considerations. I mean, we are ally. Come on. Is there anything that I can propose you? Release puppets? Huh. If I say this, they will accept. So, Austria-Hungary will for sure join our side if we propose them that the UK will release a puppet. Which is cool. Is it the same valid for them? Or even placed in the sun? So we can make an offer to France. I think they will take... yeah. Acquire colonies from the United Kingdom. So I think that we can propose to France that they take control of a British colony. And in that case, they will join us. But no, for now, let's do nothing. And let's see how it goes. What's the situation here? We have a lot of artillery. Okay, good. We have these troops that just arrived. Let's move them here. Because we have to be prepared, just in case. So France should really support us. And Austria-Hungary, I mean, it's quite in the middle. Maybe they will just do nothing. So let's remove one of cavalry, let's keep the infantry, and then I want 4 artillery brigades. Go here. Then also you go here. And you join forces with these beautiful people. And voila. This is a very good army, actually. We can call it like that. Very good army. Why the militancy is increasing so much? So France is gonna fight for us. Very good. So I would say we also... what's the strongest? Yeah, this one. Bandelkand, I suppose, or Awad. These are the strongest puppets that they have in India. So let's propose to Austria-Hungary. Bundle this one, right? Yeah. So let's propose them that the UK will release this puppet, but we gain 2.5 points of infamy. So no, I changed my mind. You instead are quite shit. We can change the production that we have in Boar. Let's have a look. We are currently producing cattle. We can switch to some of these things. Oh, is the cattle is in high demand. Let's skip it. Intensify the existing operation. You guys can go here. Oh, we are losing Venezuela again. Another revolt. Yeah, nothing too serious. And let's have a look here. We can take these troops from here. Let's go here a moment. No, here we are okay. So let's join forces with these guys. We have regiments over here. The United Kingdom proposes white peace. I accept your offer. End of the crisis. Excellent. Then let's take our troops from here. Yeah, let's take them. They should be enough. Let's have a look. We got few infamy for creating the casus belli against Denmark. So now let's go with this. Not yet, because I wanted to finish exactly in 19. So railroads first. So this is their army. We should be able to defeat them quite easily. Let's see if it's true. Because they are not prepared. They are really not expecting this attack. This poor communist country. It's gonna be a puppet. An heir is born. Very good. All the aristocrats in our country will lose consciousness and militancy, and also the conservatives. Royal supporters gathered outside the palace in Madrid today to celebrate the birth of a new member of the royal family. This ensures the longevity of the Iberian dynasty. And yes, we are absolutely winning. They have some trenches, but... Oh, look at this! Jacobin rebels! Just now! Seriously? So now there was a revolt against the communist government, just now that I declared war on them. Quite interesting. We are still missing a lot of capitalists. I mean, the number of capitalists in our country is kind of ridiculous. Gunpowder production. Oh, very good. Machine gun development. Deployment. Not development. So we have more attack and defense for our regulars and infantry and everyone. Very good. And we keep receiving money for the two canals that we have, Panama and Suez, which is also good. Oh, eugenics, and this is a bad discovery because it's decreasing the population growth. But it's increasing anyway. I mean, we have a lot of people, 90 million people in our country. Maybe we have the biggest population, I have to check. Would you accept peace? No. Oh, we are fighting their navy. Chamber of Commerce protests. We can either decide to have more population that is liberal and conscious, or just the capitalists. Now, let's say all the population, it's okay. Don't want to fight against the rebels right now. Oh, our ships are not doing well. Not at all. We have to do something to improve the quality of our ships. They don't know how to fight properly. Should I kill the rebels? Or no, maybe, you know, I'm gonna take the troops from here. Oh, we can have an alliance with the Indians, and I accept. And then we go here, so we don't have to fight against the rebels. Colombia has some issues, because they have Colombian communists. These communists are everywhere. Likely we are removing them from Denmark. So, here our troops, yeah, this is a good composition. We just need to add some more infantry. So where can we make infantry? So first of all, let's go with artillery wherever we can. And then infantry. Infantry. And I would say from Bristol. Oh, look at this. We'll have British cavalry. Let's go with it. Also some infantry. Good, we are training all the soldiers that we can. Now we go with this technology here. This one, I wanted to do it just now because then I will go with mass politics immediately after, so that we decrease the possibility of having revolts that are not fascists. So there will be a higher percentages of fascists, but all the other revolts will be less likely to happen. Now, by taking this and probably by defeating this army after, we should be able to have peace with Denmark. Romania, increase relations. You have so much oil, which is interesting for us. But I actually, since it's gonna be my puppet, I don't want to kill all the people. Because if I kill all the soldiers here, then my puppet will be weak. I think we have new uniforms, by the way. The icon, let's say, the image of my army is different from before. We have some rebels that are trying to organize, but just a few of them. Nothing crazy. What the people are more interested in is having full citizenship. We have limited citizenship right now. And yeah, they would like to have moralists. So basically they would like to have the previous party that we have, the one that we removed at the beginning when we switched from Spain to Iberia. But that one doesn't have state capitalism. So then I cannot build factories. So for instance, this one we can improve. This is already okay. This is level 20. We are producing so much. Oh, this is Southwest England. In Southwest England, we are producing a huge amount of fabric by using wool. It is now in high demand. So let's focus more on this thing. So we boost our industry so much by conquering Southwest England. So this is a territory that I would like to keep until the end of the game. Let's kill these stupid rebels. Oh, and we take back the siege from where the rebels left it. Oh, that's very good. Didn't know that. So as soon as we take this province here, we can go to this island and continue the siege that the rebels are doing. Oh no, 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 I don't want to kill them. Our expedition to the North Pole are not going so well, but it's fine. The upper house is changing just a bit, nothing serious. Money from the Panama Canal. Oh, hold on, hold on. Minimum love rating -5 means that we can start making new colonies. Let's do it immediately. Everywhere we can. We will have competition with other countries, for sure. Like, yeah, Germany is already trying to take control of this. Let's see if at least we can beat England. Oh, look who is trying to take this, France. Well, we cannot take everything, but let's try. Oh, we don't have enough colonial power. And yeah, the US are taking this island here. Well, that's it, I think. This one is too far from us. Let's see what we can take. Colombia still rebels. Oh, this time you have a lot of rebels. Still communists. But they should be able to take care of them. Splendid idea, the World's Fair. So we also can do the exhibition. Now let's take these troops, send them here, and we should win this war. Oh, also Italy is trying to take this one. So many countries. And we can increase the opinion that Romania has of us. We can also increase the relations that we have with Romania soon. Increase relations. Well, there is no competition for these territories because they are very, very bad. It's not in our country, the World's Fair, but we will attend anyway. Let's wait for this siege to end. Exotic fauna. So this can increase the research points, the prestige, but decrease the rich strata income. Yeah, let's do it. Come on, end the siege. Okay, can we have peace now? Not yet. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna kill your man now. You don't deserve to live. Let's see if they can flee. Yeah, they are going away, at least. Ooh, look at all these flags here. This is the real Scramble for Africa. Scramble for Africa Part 2. Oh no! Also, Austria-Hungary is trying to take this territory over here. It's not the best region in the world, I mean. Can give it to them if they want to. This one is absolutely better. I will fight for this one. Look at this! Also here, so many people! I cannot compete with all of them. I have to choose what I really want. Well, this one is kinda good territory. Let's try to keep this at least. The southern part. While with this one, I will withdraw. And this one too, I mean, it's not interesting. Leave. Oh, now that I left, also Italy left. Okay, revolution, counter-revolution. Let's go for mass politics. So we have now an additional focus that we can use. Let's use it to improve the capitalists in Catalonia. How is the war going? Quite well. I wasn't expecting to lose, of course. But there was a tiny possibility of seeing the USSR joining forces with Denmark to protect their communist friends. Oh, and we have the means of production. We have the means at our hands to be a nation of power. A nation of power and significance. We must exert that power responsibly, for now we are true citizens of the world. Try again the expedition in the North Pole. Okay, we should... Come on. Can't we have peace? Seriously, they're still not accepting. Freeze relations with Romania. The Heart of Darkness. So, this... Before reading this, I want to see... Okay, no, the colonies are still developing. Are we losing some colony? No. Okay. And it was only when I saw how they treated them that there was this one child, I remember him well, 8, 9 maybe. They all had quotas for how much to pick each day, and that one day, he didn't fulfill his. Don't ask me why, his hands. Iberia is in shock. as a major European newspaper published a report today on the conditions in one of their colonies. Brutal mistreatment of natives, corporeal punishments, and repeated instances of bodily mutilation have all been established means of maintaining the colonial order in the colony, in mines and on plantations, which have all been kept outside the influence of the colonial office through an elaborate system of bribes and corruption. That's very bad. Iberia apologized for nothing, and we gain infamy and lose prestige, or we accept full responsibility for the wrongs committed. We gain still infamy and lose prestige, but in Iberian Benin, all popes in Iberian Benin that are not Spanish will gain consciousness and become more separatists. Well, yeah, we accept full responsibility for the wrongs committed. Oh, finally! Before killing all of them, they are asking to become a puppet. Of course, my friend. So now Denmark is not communist anymore, it's an absolute monarchy, with probably a relative of us that is ruling the country. Very, very good. So we can go home. Well, not home, you can go to England now. You go back here. Okay, so since we finished this war, I would say that we end the session here. We are losing a colony. Yeah, okay. So yeah, let's end this session here, and let's see in the next episode if we are able to take as many colonies as we can without making a war against all the other countries in Europe.